Well, fam, what does it take to be a food critic on YouTube for over 15 years? The good, the bad, the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, and what your doctor has to say about your life. Before we begin, I'm gonna show you what my life truly is. First thing in the morning, gotta take the meds. I don't have one pill. I don't have two pills. I don't have 3, 4. It looks more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 pills. Now, what I'm supposed to do, 3 o'clock in the morning, is hit the gym. That has been my schedule for quite some time. The reason that it had to be my schedule for quite some time, rest of my pills, I don't even know you guys can see them. I take 2 metformins, 1,000 milligrams, fast reacting type activity, and then the rest of these little meds over here, I take those afterwards instead of popping all 6 at once. But 3 o'clock in the morning for the gym, because I like working out by myself to begin with. All right, I hate meds. But it helps to also maintain the weight, bring the weight down. There was a time your boy was over 400 pounds. We're talking about pushing 420. This was some years back. And today I'm weighing in around 345. But my doc is like, Daym, we need to get you below 300, closer to 250. Your boy still got a ways to go. I've been doing good, but I still have a ways to go. Now, in a video the other day, you guys heard a particular beep, beep. Those that know, you most definitely know. It happens to be this right here. My Freestyle Libre 3. Every 14 days, I got to replace it, and today is the day that I have to replace it, so give me a minute. Oh, yeah. You want to be a food reviewer, huh? And a food critic on YouTube, and you want to do this for a living. You're young. Right now, a lot of you guys are still young, so it's not really affecting your lives like that, or maybe it is, and you don't talk about it. I know I didn't talk about it. I came into the food review game, I was in my early 30s. Body was bouncing back from all that I was doing to it. I was finishing all the food. Little alcohol, gotta cleanse the area. I was finishing all the food, having myself a grand old time. Oh yeah, having myself a grand old time. 3 years into reviewing food, and now your boy goes viral for the first time off of a Five Guys review. Five Guys burgers and fries. You guys remember from 2012? You remember. And at this time, I was in my prime, top of my game, having a field day. Think about that life. Nobody says, hey, you're going to be doing this for the next 10, 15, 20, 30 years, or you're only going to be doing it for a year before it really starts to affect you and wear you down. This bad boy right here, after cleaning the area, oh, that joint, I felt that one. I must have put that one in a different location. I felt that little needle piece. Normally I don't feel it at all. I try to put it in the area so when I'm actually showering and all the good stuff, I'm not messing with it to the point I'm taking it off. This right here, give me a second, y'all. I have to actually scan it to activate it. So I have the Freestyle Libre app on my phone. Freestyle Libre 3, you see that joint booting up. Phone warnings, important medical information. Start a new sensor to check your glucose levels. So just wanted to show y'all what that's all about. It's going to give you a little quick update. Oh yeah, I'm showing you the life that you get to look forward to if you don't make changes now while you're still young. Scan, scan new sensor. And basically all I gotta do is just put the camera lens close to it, ready to scan. Usually takes about an hour before it starts registering your glucose. Now, Daym, why? And just to let you know, like I said, usually takes about an hour. I'm showing you all this to help a lot of my new food content creators out there, because we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, and what my doctor told me years ago, and what they still, and I say they because I don't have just one, I have three. What they still yell about me, well, what they still yell at me about today. Let me just double check, make sure I did everything as far as the meds so we can get into this video. My reality is this. There was a time my doctor told me I had to stop completely with food reviews. He was like, listen, the direction in which you're going, you're almost going to be about 430 pounds. If you do not change today, right now, forget about it. You can forget about your little YouTube career. You can forget about the happiness of going viral and or anything else that you could have in the near future because you're already making poor decisions and you're getting bigger. Okay. So at the time, no problem. This is right when I did my second episode on the Dr. Oz show back in early 2013. Now we're coming off Dr. Oz and we're going into Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. And I ended up doing 2 exclusive food reviews for the show then. And this is before the Rachel Ray show. I didn't get signed to the Rachel Ray show until 2014. And that was from 2014 to 2019. Right in, I would say, that sweet spot, I was really focusing on my early morning walks, getting to the gym when I could. My schedule was getting real crazy because, like I said, I just came off of, going viral in 2012 when it was really unheard of to go viral. Like, people were still trying to understand this platform called YouTube. So now I'm just, brand deals are coming in, sponsorships coming in, travel, go. And no time in between any of that was I focusing strongly on my health and the effects of the lifestyle. But I was like, look, if I just go for the walks in the morning and I do cardio when I get to the gym and I try to take this weight off, it will be better for me. I'm taking flights, y'all, and I'm asking for seatbelt extensions, right? Like, then I needed 2 seatbelts just to get my big behind inside of a chair so I could fly out. That was going on for years off of the choice that I made with food, living the food life. There's a lot of creators today that could balance the two, exercise more, maybe film 1 or 2 videos in a week, but focus the other 5 days on exercise, calories in versus calories out. No matter what you do, based on the foods that you eat, you could do all the exercising in the world. It's still breaking you down on the inside, regardless your size. That's the reality. Somebody got to talk about it. I will be the poster boy for this discussion today. The updates from my doctor turned into doctors, more than one specialist, because now I got the foot doctor, right? Then I got the doctor checking for the heart. And then my physical status, it was like I have a doctor for everything. The eyes, because once you have type 2 diabetes, now not only your extremities are you checking for, mostly the toes, blood flow that you're checking for, what it's doing to your eyes. Are you catching blood clots? It is so crazy. And not once did I stop to think that the trajectory of my social media life that was going because of food, right? Because of the way I was breaking food down and showcasing food and getting hyped and getting excited about food. If you can't do it in moderation, the food is going to do something to you. We've seen this with other creators. Nick Avocado, perfect example, because a lot of us, many of us, remember how Nick started. He was in the vegan, vegetarian lifestyle. He was a small individual. And the choice to say, listen, maybe the views aren't here, let me try another given direction. and saw the views coming in for the way he was consuming foods, right? It wasn't just a little bit, it was a lot. And a lot becomes entertainment for the masses. A little bit isn't entertainment for the masses. This is entertainment for the masses. They get excited when it's this. So this man is going crazy, having fun on film and adding food to that. High energy, a lot of food. High energy, a lot of food translates into views. Views translates into money. So if you go from a certain type of lifestyle, a modest lifestyle, nothing crazy, no Lamborghinis, no mansions, no fancy trips, fancy clothes, none of that, just a modest lifestyle. And then here comes YouTube. It's never YouTube's fault for the direction in which we go, for the choices in which we make, right? It's not YouTube's fault. It's YouTube saying, listen, if you do X, Y, and Z, your views are going to be there. Your subscribers are going to be there. If you showcase X, Y, Z, where we're having our algorithm trained to take you from here to here. But understand, from here to here isn't forever. For a lot of creators, here is not forever. That drop off is real. But while you're doing this, and while your money is also doing this, and your lifestyle is also doing this, you understand that it's the videos, the content that you're producing, putting out there for mass consumption that's getting them excited. And at what cost do you get this? At what cost? This right here, your life is all right. You have some type of balance. This right here, your life is crazy. So that Nick Avocado here to here went crazy. We watched it play out right here on YouTube. We watched it play out. We watched this man gain the weight. We watched his health decline. The money went up. The lifestyle went up. Everything went up as his health was declining. There's a cost for this. It may come at the risk and cost of family, of friends, morality, whatever the case may be. There's a cost for this for a lot of people. Nothing that they'll ever really discuss, but there is a cost. So off Nick and back to myself. I'm going. I'm on the run. But what I don't understand while I'm on the run is my health is the slowing. If you allow your health to get low enough, you're not here to put out any body of work. You're not here to give any kind of meaningful content, right? It's not going to happen. You're going to spend your time hospitalized. That's how your time is going to be spent. I paid for this. I paid dearly for this. And when I made my changes, sure, the views started coming down, subscriber base, losing subscribers, because I'm not doing what I was doing for the buildup. That's what they were coming for. They were coming for the fast food, and they were coming for the high energy. That's what they were coming. They weren't coming for regular food reviews. They weren't coming for the talks. They're like, dang, that's not what we subscribed to. We subscribed to whatever was over here that was having you doing this right here. And I could have kept on that path, except I was paying for that path. I was paying for it the same way that Nick was paying for it. And I wasn't up here with Nick. Nick was way up here. I was right about here. Nick was way up here doing his thing. But for the both of us, the one thing we share in common was the health is truly doing this the whole entire time. Once the health gets low enough, you know what happens next. I don't know how many individuals will be there for the funeral rock ski, like the funeral rock. Like, I don't know. I have no idea because I won't be part of the living to witness it. So I have to make some decisions. As my health is doing this, as I'm getting more doctors, like again, everything is, this life, this YouTube life it's the stock market. It's the stock market. You have the ups, the downs, you have the highs, the lows. That's what it is. You have to be ready to come up off into this game, right? You have to be ready for that. I can definitely take accountability for the decisions that I've made to have a particular lifestyle. I'll take that accountability. It's also my responsibility to make sure I show you what I'm currently showing you as a result of my decisions. YouTube didn't force this on me. A result of my decisions. I, like many other content creators, got excited on the incline. I was like, wow, this is what the people want to see. Oh, let me keep doing it. Not really, again, focusing on what it was doing to me. So, end result, Freestyle Libre that has to, get changed every 14 days. This one automatically gets sent to my phone, which automatically is connected to an app that my doctors get to see what my vitals are, my A1C level. We're going to get into that conversation because that was over 13. And for those of you that understand A1C, your blood sugar levels, you got to keep that bad boy below a 7. Below a 7. And individuals that are truly struggling, like myself, because I have the up and down A1C, right? Excuse me, I had a burp. But individuals that are struggling like myself, like over 13, that will keep you hospitalized. That will keep you with a multitude of doctors watching you every single day, watching how you move, watching how you eat. And what's happening on the app, every time you get crazy with the foods and you get crazy with the sugars, as you guys heard in that other video, beep, 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 it's gonna give you a warning. Bring it back down, you're doing too much. Beep, 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 bring it back down, you're doing too much. So I can still do food reviews. I just can't get crazy with food reviews. And I can't get crazy with food through the course of the day. If I decide that I'm gonna have breakfast, a regular breakfast, not a light breakfast. And for me, my light breakfast, when I'm focused 100%, is a sugar-free applesauce with some water to wash that down. And I might have some smart, no, not my smart, it's smart popcorn. Not the smart food. I can't really get down with that one anymore. Smart popcorn, I believe it is. Light. Everything's light. Everything's sugar-free. That's now in my house. And it hasn't been that way for years. But if I want to pay attention, if I want to continue doing any type of food, anything on YouTube, I got to pay attention to what I'm doing off of YouTube. There is a way, ladies and gentlemen, to reduce the count of pills, of meds that you have to take to live this life. When you start getting old enough and your body starts talking to you, and I'm talking to other food content creators out there, your body is going to start talking to you. If you do not listen, don't worry about putting out content. If you don't listen to your body and you're not listening to your doctors, don't worry about your weekly uploads, your daily uploads. It's not going to make a difference. You won't be here to upload anything. I'm having this conversation, and I'm glad I'm here to have this conversation because, again, I know what it is. I started this. I began this madness, this food trend that's out there of going to different restaurants and talking about the food and showcasing this, that, and the third. And that's amazing because you're helping so many different mom and pops out there. But again, at what cost? At what cost to you? There's a way to reduce the meds simply by changing your lifestyle, right? That's how it works. That's how it works. You change your lifestyle, you reduce the medication. All right. This is what my doctors were telling me. My doctors were like, look, I went my last checkup probably about, I want to say 2 months ago was my last checkup. And my numbers and things were definitely coming down, but nothing that I got excited about. It's nothing that I got excited about because for me, I remember when my vitals were all the way down, not coming down off of a high, but all the way down before the life that I chose. More water, give me a second. So will I be here on YouTube next month, next 6 months, next year? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I do know this channel will continue to see small changes. I'll still do food, but I'm going to honestly have to start paying more attention Because if I don't pay attention to how I'm dealing with food through the course of the day, through the course of these weeks, I won't have to worry about YouTube. You guys will just be watching old videos because that's all that's going to be left. There will be no new videos because I won't be here to give them. So, portion control has been helping. Like, I still can eat my foods, I just can't finish them. And a lot of you guys already noticed that from years ago. You noticed that I went from finishing my meals to just taking a bite, giving a review. That was me going through the process and then processing the information that my doctors were giving to me, like, Daym, you can either stop this life or you can find a way to better go about it. So me, I'm taking the balance of finding a way to better go about it because I want to be able to give stuff to my foodie fam still. At what cost? It took a hit. My channel took the hit already. It happens. Nothing great lasts forever, and that's the reality. Hope you got a plan B. Hope you got a backup. Hope you understand as a content creator that multiple revenue streams are highly important so you're not just depending on one thing. You depend on one thing, you will watch people spiral on this platform in a very different way because they put all of their eggs in one basket and they have nothing else to rely upon. Me, I got into the game early enough that I was like, okay, I gotta focus on the multiple streams of revenue because I don't know how long this YouTube thing's gonna last. This is a wonderful hot air balloon. It is. Starts out ground level. You get in the hot air balloon, apply a little heat, some flames upon that thing, the balloon starts to take off, you start to go up, 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 you're going. But that bad boy is gonna come down eventually. You don't know when your decline is going to happen, but it happens. It's life. And up next is the person that's going to take over what it is that you've done to climb. Somebody else will always take over what you've done to climb. You got to be okay with that. That's life. Nobody, not even in the entertainment industry, do artists, music artists last forever. They have their moment to shine, they get on top, that pops, and then they just kind of fall and coast, and then figure out life from there. But nothing lasts forever. It's not supposed to. In the food space, I'm telling you, if you do not make the choices you're supposed to make, listening to the doctors that I'm hoping that you're going to, if this is your life decision to put out food content, get yourself checked up. Take care of yourself. Videos are amazing. Videos are great. Food reviews are everything. Trust me. I love this hustle. I love it. I love putting out food content. I just got to go about it in different ways, which I have been doing. Again, the channel's going to take a hit. It's going to happen. But like a lot of creators, once they see their channel taking a hit, they go through some crazy things to try to get it back. I know. I've been there. I've done it. But now, when I see my numbers on my channel, it's just numbers. They could be high, they could be low, it could be whatever, but it's just numbers. I'm back to my days of doing this because this is what I love. And I haven't felt that in a long time. I haven't had that initial feeling of when, before the YouTube Partner Program, before the money, when I was just doing it because it was a passion to do. So I got back to that. That was important. That was it for me. That was important. To get back to just uploading food because I enjoy it. And if I can still help somebody out there, great. I have a food review that I'm going to drop tomorrow where I found a restaurant/QSR, quick service restaurant, that basically focuses on healthier ways to make fried foods. Something I never even heard of. I'm like, huh? So it's called Crispy Chicken. It's in Stamford, Connecticut. I'm gonna slide up over there. Heard the owner was real cool. So, we're gonna see what happens as far as that's concerned. But I'm gonna be looking for more of that, right? And I know this video is mad long. My apologies for that. I just wanted to really tell my story, to showcase what it is that I go through on a daily basis to maintain this food life of mine. But again, however long it's going to last, that I do not know. I'm gonna do what I do as I do it. Try to live this life and lifestyle the best way that I can so I can be around for my kids because they're more important than anything. And if that means that I have to stop altogether when it comes to uploading food, I might find other content to do, work on a different channel, I'll stop. it is what it is. Like, I asked myself, Daym, will you ever stop? Or will you just ride this YouTube wave until, again, you're no longer here to make videos? What choice will you make? I don't know, to be honest with you. But I'll figure it out along the way. That's what I have to do. But I knew the first thing that I had to do was get back to making videos, because this is a passion. This is a love. This is me allowing myself to express myself to individuals that I know and the individuals that I do not know. And then new individuals coming in. That's important. But again, if you're in this food space, take your life serious. Take it serious. Listen to your doctors, what he or she may be telling you. Pay attention. You know, get the Freestyle Libre 3 if you have to get it, just to make sure you keep your sugars in check. Because that alarm, that beep, 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 that alarm is real. That's the alarm of your life. In reality, the alarm of your life. That's something to think about. All right, y'all, I got to slide up out of here, man. Just wanted to share this quick life health update, what my doctor was talking about. And, you'll get more updates along the way. Just kind of how it is. We have to live by those decisions and choices that we make. And this is me living by the decision and choice that I made in my early 30s. Your boy about to be 47 next month. I started this in my early 30s. We were like 31, 32. I'm about to be 47. I got a lot of things to consider. I'll holla.